Are we on? Yes, yes, we're on. Okay. All right, YouTube. I've built a diabolical deck. A diabolical deck. We're playing Archfiends. And we're going to push it to the limit. Let's see if we can win the World Championship. Well, not that ambitiously. Not that ambitious. We're going to win a lot of games. Or we're going to try to. Yep, we're going to try to. And I'll show these Archfiends I am the true Demon Lord. Let's go! All right. All right, going second, no problem. What's he got? This is interesting. So I'm really hoping we can make use of this Max C and that he won't be able to stop this Duke Archfiend, or else I might be in trouble. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Is he there? Oh, I might be laggy. We'll see. What? Okay. That could just mean he has a ton of hand traps. Not the best draw. We'll see if this gets stopped. Come forth. Activate. Send. Activate. No chain. Well, I guess I get to just kind of do what I want to do. The question is, do you get Matador or do you get Royal? I think you go for Matador. Because I already have the other thing. And this basically gives me that play. I can always Royal off of Usurpation if I need to. Interesting. Let's go ahead and activate this now then. Well, no. There's no reason to play the Matador. But I can still play... Yeah, we're okay. Because that does stop the Matador play, but it doesn't necessarily stop the other plays I have access to. While I can't add any more Archfiend cards to my deck to my hand this turn, I can absolutely play Archfiend Emperor. So what I probably will do is... Well, actually... That's a Spanish no graveyard summon. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and set this. He was slow last turn, so I think setting this one's pretty good. Well, no, because we need to be able to play from the extra deck for it to really matter. This is interesting. I'm thinking, do I instead play this, get an Archfiend trap? No, I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna set it. Because with this card's Ritual Summon from the extra, we get its effect. But we still have pops. I can also still play this card if I want to. Because Matador just wouldn't do anything. It would just not be able to be destroyed by battle. And the spell is banish the grave to ritual summon. Or to special summon. So yeah, we're just going to call it here. Alright, let's see what he's got. Warning. Why does it have a warning? YouTube Live, what is happening? I don't know why there's a warning. Warning, this stream might what? Oh, I don't know. All right, so now we've got Blazing Cartesia. Okay. Fusion Summon. What we're gonna do this. We're gonna max C. We're gonna play this. We'll set some Archfiends. That way, she'll get her fusion. We'll get a draw. Hopefully, we can put him in a position where he'll have to be more creative with how he wants to fuse. Like if he wants to go through like a Lubellian play, if this is old branded, then we'll be able to make sure he only gets one fusion. Let's see how it goes. Grand Gono. All right, if you want to fuse, you can only have one. What's this one do? It like pops something, doesn't it? No. That's summons a Spriggans or Albas. We're somewhat right about him having interaction. Fallen of the White Dragon. Since your hand. Yeah. Let me see what the card I was reading, bro. Cinema Fallen. Special summon this card. Okay. Cool. So now. Do we just Matador now? I kind of like just playing Matador now, seeing what happens. Because it's the card he knows about. Yep. So now we get to... I say we get... her for the follow-up, and we'll probably also get our throne. First some non-ritual Archfiend. Don't need that just yet. So we'll go ahead and banish our Summel. Then we're going to get our Queen. That's going to be a big play right there. And then we'll get that, and we'll probably get a Usurpation. We'll get Usurpation back anyway. Rare played it. So we'll get a Queen, and we'll get... I suppose we can get a king as well, but it's not gonna be easy to put it in the deck. So we'll just go ahead and get a queen and like get a royal. Just to see if we can be flexible after the play and see what we can do. Because right now what I want to do is Archfiend Matriarch. Matriarch to the scale. We'll get back Usurpation. Right. Now, we can easily use Throne. We probably wouldn't send this entirely just yet, but we can send that and our Eris for another search. So that's what I think we'll do. He isn't really that good. So we'll summon this. We'll send our throne and our throne. Our Archfiend and our Eris. To summon Matriarch. Let's go ahead and get the trap. In case you don't kill here. Yeah, may as well just banish. Alright, now, here we go. Strategy. So what does this card do on the field? Okay, so it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. So I can just swing over it if I need to. I think what we're going to do, though, we're going to activate this effect to put the king or the emperor into the extra. All right. Then we're going to activate usurpation, I think. Now we'll ritual summon the king, sending the matriarch. Musical chairs, come forth. Nice. Yes, he will banish all the stuff. Doesn't matter. Oh no, he's in the extra monster zone. No. All right, here we go. Come forth. Invader of Darkness. This Nibiru. Okay. That's fine. Set. All right, what you got? Get your summon. Go ahead. A quick effect fusion. Oh, wow. That's weird. I don't know what I think about that. I don't even know what I think about that. – Okay, what do you do? Draw a card, sure. What do you do? Shuffle in the graveyard. Okay, summon Fallen Elves. Whatever. Alright. Summon Ecclesia monster. Okay. 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 Sword Soul monster. Okay. Okay. Gets his token. Okay. What does this do? Okay, summons a monster. It's going to try to negate a card in the field. The only thing I really need to negate is if he tries to negate the effect of Invader Darkness. Okay, that's 2. Yeah. It's Dabaka. We'll go ahead and get this. Doesn't really have anything you can do. Don't really care about that. What's it doing? Okay, Baron. So he's got an Omni for my Omni. Okay, I don't know what it does. Still has to battle. Oh shit. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, I accidentally pressed no on the first one. No, because I was holding down no. I should have let it rock. Just let it rock. Just let it rock. Still can't kill me. All right. Get my time back. There we go. It doesn't matter. None of that mattered. Oh, shit. I lose. I lose the time. Worst way to lose ever. That's the worst way to lose. Yeah, I guess I took too long with that first play. We'll go again. Time is the worst way to lose in the game. 300 seconds is not a long time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And like there were things I could have definitely negated, but like no one plays Sword Soul. So I forgot what all that stuff even did. This is a pretty good hand. Okay, this is basically I think this might be an auto win. I can't react to it anyway, but I think it's an auto win. We'll see. I wonder which one it is. I wonder which one that is. So he's going to be setting... It doesn't matter. Just put those back, draw two, yeah. So this one, if I activate a card that adds to the deck to the hand, it'll flip something. And it'll hand rip me. And this one, if I activate a card that if I activate any card affecting the field, it'll negate it and destroy it. This one deals with face ups. This card doesn't really matter. It just... So we're banking on the hand rip, it looks like. What's this card doing in the pendulum zone? Does it just... Well, it might not matter. He's only doing the main phase? No, okay. So what I could do is it any card effect or a monster effect? Card effect on the field. So what I'll have to do probably is actually play Duke to start. And that will probably actually force a hand rip. I don't want to lose this, so I think I'll set this first. Play Duke. Duke gets us our card by milling. Eris activates. This will cause the hand rip, but I shouldn't just lose. And yeah, we're not going to chain anything. We're going to get our ritual spell. So I say we get the throne, which is recurable from banishment if it happens. Okay. So then we're gonna put the king in the extra. He's not stopping us from doing that. All right. Do we win? What is this? Okay, he can't activate something. Probably because I'm doing an effect on the field. He might have been waiting for this, but he can't negate this effect with a monster. Summon an Indiacraft monster from his hand. Okay, let's see what he's got. Yeah. All right. Activate. Come forth and summon. Yeah, we'll get Royal Archfiend out. And we could get Invader as well. I think we just win with Invader anyway, so we'll just do that. And then we'll just go to battle. Because he burned himself. I forgot he burned himself. So Indiacraft, I think Indiacraft just loses to this deck. It just, because they can't interact with the Archfiend, and they typically burn themselves so low that if I can get to 6,000 damage, I just win. Yes. If there were any reason to play Archfiend, it would just so I wouldn't have to actually deal with Indiacraft. All right, next round. El Parillas. El Parillas. Wouldn't that be Las Parillas? Las Parillas. Oh, God. Not the worst thing in the world, though. Here's what I can do. Archfiend strategy can give me a search here. And I can at least block one attempt to stop my searching. Let's try it out. Not just yet. We're going to banish Ghastly Glitch. Yep. Oh, but wait, there's more. Go forth! You cannot ash me this turn. Now I'll get to my hand. Royal Archfiend. Actually, do I get Royal Archfiend? Yeah, I get Royal Archfiend. Royal Archfiend. I activate. You've already ashed once, you cannot ash again. Come forth, Duke Archfiend. Do you have Droll? You don't. Duke sends Archfiend Eris to the graveyard. Eris activates. And I think now, yeah, we'll go Highness. Highness activates. Gets rid of Eris. Then we'll get a Matador and a Matriarch. Matriarch Archfiend goes here. Gonna activate it. Getting Ghastly Glitch back to my hand. Then we're gonna activate the throne. We're gonna summon Matador. by getting rid of Duke Archfiend. Duke's gonna activate. Then we're gonna get 2 more Archfiend cards. My vote is for that. And probably honestly another copy of King of Emperor. Maybe we do that in Emperor. Or we do that and yeah, we'll probably do that in Fervor. Then you have your pop, you have back row pop. And then we'll just set 3. Because I've done all of these effects already, so I'm not gonna like, yeah, I'll just set 3. All right, what's he got? I might have totally botched this. We'll see. It's not that bad of a start, though. I've got a few points of interaction here. All right, what's this? Radiant Typhoon. Mm-hmm. He's going to do it to add a Radiant Typhoon monster. Okay, this it really isn't that bad. We'll let it rock because I think what we'll end up doing is banishing his Typhoons and his quick play stuff. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to banish because I didn't destroy anything. What's this doing now? Yeah, we'll negate that because the other ones activate the end step, so we'll just do that. Yeah, that really messed me up. I thought that I was going to be able to pop all those, but I had to wait till the chain ended. Because she has to be able to destroy things to actually work. Alright, you're going to space what? Okay. It's still negated, though. Wow, I got lucky. Okay. I don't think he knew. Uh, okay. This dude just got beat by a Sasuke samurai effect. Like he actually was gonna win because I made a huge misplay there. I didn't even know how my card worked, and he ran into the Sasuke samurai effect. Uh, Yugi Boomer effects, baby. Let's go. All right, let's do it again. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna end up being world champion. I don't think that's in the cards for me, so to speak. All right, what we got? Do 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 do. All right, let's play. Let's play. Ooh, is this a cost? I don't know. I think that's a target first. Dang it. Okay. Well, I do have Super Poly. I'm going second, so we'll see how this works out. I always discard the Duke and then Super Poly use the follow up Highness's follow up, or if he plays a face up card, Noble Knights. Uh oh, this might be some jank. Okay, Radiant Typhoon again. Radiant Typhoon. I see this deck too often. If I could just get my Invader of Darkness out, it'll ruin his day. Mm, uh, I love the music in the scream. I don't sing. Singing not my thing. Oh, this thing. Goblin Biker Big Kabanga. Doesn't he take my things? Target. Yeah, if a material is attached from a monster from the field, target a monster field, accept this card and attach it to this one. Right, so you have to get another Xyz out. Is this just goblins? Hmm. Uh-huh. So he's using Radiant Typhoon to facilitate rank 3s. Mean Merciless. Doug Charger. They're all different attributes. So I won't be able to hit them with the Garura. I can Muddy Mud them. Are they fiends? The Beast Warriors and oh. Any goblin monsters. It could be the Goblin Pirates too if they want to. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. I mean, these guys just keep summoning. That's right, they're fiends and beast warriors because they're fiends, but they ride on like these bugs and they become like beast warriors, right? Or they ride their animals and become beast warriors with their riding their animals. Well, that's just a warrior. Oh, are we gonna get annoying? Is this gonna be some Isolt stuff? Zodiacs. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Hmm. Broadburu. Mm, 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 mm-hmm. Okay, it just keeps on going. Hmm. This would be a good play to like fold some laundry to. Yeah, I could be folding some laundry, and then when he's done playing, then I'll see if I get to play. But for now, I should just be folding laundry. That's what I should be doing. Mm, 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 Folding laundry is what I should be doing. Da, 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 da. What? There's more. Maybe I should pair up those socks and fold them into each other, making little sock balls. That way I can keep them in pairs. I've worn mismatched socks more often than a grown man should. Oh, what's this? What's even happening? So I gotta find a way to fuse together his omnis, right? Is this an omni too? No, it's a bounce. It's a spin. Shuffle to the deck. That's annoying. He's gonna rank up some stuff. Ryan doesn't matter. Card's trash. Well, has to be the what card that beats me though. But if he does detach something, he can then take something on a new chain. It looks like, right? So be careful. IP. Didn't expect that. Thank goodness we don't have Appaloosa anymore. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Those are all space typhoons or some variant of space typhoon. Either way, we're playing fast. Mm. All right. But nothing is an outright negate, it appears, right? Oh, I guess that's actually pretty cool. So I can start by popping his stuff. So I'm going to put this in the P scale. I'm going to just destroy this. Okay. Doesn't really matter. This is now better to pop. I couldn't have touched it if it wasn't face up. Now he has to negate it. Interesting choice. So we could spin it back, or we could pop it. But he has to choose to interact with it at all. Spinning it back is kind of annoying. If I go for the Super Poly, what can I get? I'll probably drop Matador, presumably. And Pyro, Beast Warrior, Beast Warrior. So he has same type, different attribute. And that's what you would get to, I guess, Garura? Is that what that does? Same type and attribute, different name. So I'm not getting Garura. Not getting that. Same attribute, different types. So I'll probably be getting this. And I'll be putting the dark monsters, right? No, they're all different. Oh, yeah, dark and dark. So those two, that doesn't really help me. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to go ahead and actually summon our Duke Archfiend. We'll see how it works. because the worst thing that would happen is that he gets rid of it with Trident. I don't know if that really is that bad because now it gets to activate, targets itself. All right, do you Trident this? He imperms it. I got a fiend. You got a fiend over there? Sends Eris. Eris skill. At this point, I'm ready to just play Throne. Because if we play Throne, I think we just get it. Because he's already infirmed this column here. Come forth, Archfiend Emperor! My Archfiend Emperor's special ability. What I call it? Um, uh, Super Obliteration Wave! Watch the throne. It's over. That's good. Archfiend ability. Watches the throne! Come on. Do you lose the game or not, bro? There we go. Now come forth. The most annoying card in my deck. What? I could do this again? I think that I'll probably just go with Invader, but like after this, oh, I can just normal summon again. You know what? Yeah, I like that. 'Cause I can't kill right now anyway. So we're gonna use this effect right here. All right, we'll banish the Eris. Get this card and this card. One of those is probably Space Typhoon, but to be fair, I don't care that much if that's the case. If I send, I could probably still send Diabolica with a Ghastly Glitch or something. Yeah, GG. GG. All right. Yeah, Duke of the Mice came in the clutch on that one. That was pretty cool. Mm-mm-mm. Two Dukes. Put up your Dukes. Put up your Dukes. Put up your Dukes, mate. Well, actually, no, it's like two cultures, right? Because isn't put up your Dukes like definitely like early 1900s America thing? Put up your Dukes. I've only heard like I think Daffy Duck ever say it. Put up your Dukes. Let's duke it out. So you get two Dukes. And a ritual matador. One of those bricks, you know. I get a little bricky in here sometimes. That's okay. It's okay. We're doing it for the love of the game. The love of the game. The love of the game. Do I win? What you doing? Oh, she wags. He has a tail. I do too. He's a good boy. All right. I think I'm gonna win by time. Yeah. Or it could be the lag again. Warning. This stream. Warning. I'm gonna click this thing. What's it gonna do? Some warning about my stream. Close. Do. Warning. This stream. Oh, it's lower bit rate. Yeah. Oh, haha. What's wrong with that? How do I fix that? We recommend open the widget. Yeah, 6800 kbp. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, YouTube. So I was looking kind of chopped this whole time. Okay. At least now I know. Right, like, at least now I know my bit rate is kind of trash. But that's cuz I'm a small indie. I'm a small indie VTuber, so my bit rate is kind of trash. I'll figure out how to fix it later. Small indie. We forgive the small indie VTuber. Oh, this thing? Oh, it's elf notes. Do I even lose? Do I even lose? You know, these are like VTubers too. They're aesthetic and talented and cool. Honestly. This is all kind of VTuber-esque, to be honest. Anything humanoid in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of like a VTuber. This song makes me feel like a hero, and that's kinda not my thing when I am the demon lord of Archfiends. I should go fold some laundry. Ow. Dude, I was folding laundry. Rextremende. Rextreme. Fiendsmith from the 90s. Rextreme. With a super soaker. Rextreme. Coyote. I'm totally feeling the male power fantasy in the Fiendsmiths. What is this? That's pretty cool too. I never noticed that the eye on the coffin is in all these. So it's like his coffin transforms into these different forms as like his arsenal. It's kind of like almost looks like Bayonetta, like how her hair transforms. He's like Bayonetta, Gungrave, Devil May Cry. Hey, wait, that's bad thing. The question is, will I be able to get into any of my combos? Special summon it. Negate a card your opponent controls to the end of the turn. Okay. But if you send a monster from your hand in the graveyard, then target an elf note monster in your graveyard with a different original attribute and summon it. So he has to be able to discard. So he has to be able to discard, but then he gets to swap and summon, and same attribute means a pop. So you have an Omni and potentially a negate here. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. That doesn't really matter to me. Okay, and then this is going to summon the cool thing. Because the power patrons are... I kind of like these things a lot, man. Not like the cards themselves, but like when they summon their really big boss, that's always the coolest thing to me. Oh. What are you? That was kind of cool, right? I'm not sure exactly what I saw. It was like a trash pigeon or a trash phoenix. Because, I mean, pigeons are trash pigeons, but this is like a trash phoenix. What? I saw a 4800 monster come up and then just get destroyed. Oh, we're going into Fabled? We're going into the big Fabled guy. I wanted to play these guys in Genesis. Oh, nani kore ga. Damn it. Damn it. Freaking dang it. All the bricks. How to draw every brick. Brick by brick. Sure, dude. Like, whatevs. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. So he needs to discard an elf note monster, send it from the field to the grave, and target one with a different attribute and summon it. And then if he controls a synchro, he can negate an effect of a face-up card. So I can interact with this with Call By. What I need to do from the start is Royal. Maybe I go Duke, then Royal if the Duke fails. Because this is where I get locked. So yeah, we'll do Duke, then Royal. What does this do? Tributes a number of fabled monsters. Take control of that many monsters, but their effects are negated. Alright, that doesn't really matter to me. Alright, so we'll go Duke. I activate my effect. I'll change my level to 7. I'll change my level. Okay. Alright, so he's going to tribute himself, presumably, to take control. How does this work? Oh, because it negated the effect after it took it. That makes sense. Alright, we've got follow-up. Go, Royal Archfiend. Yeah, I kind of hoped he wasn't gonna do that. I kind of hoped he wouldn't do that. Okay, you got it, buddy. I drew all the bricks, brick by brick. That's how we lose a game, brick by brick. I honestly feel like, well, no, because you need fiends with the same attribute, right? If you want to summon. Well, no, you just need two fiends, right, for the Duke? Maybe I'll just add a polymerization package into this as well. That way I can always get Duke and just send away some of my guys, you know? Oh, God. Please help. It doesn't even matter. I still lose. Because she's not big enough. Well, let's see what happens, y'all. Oh, that's probably the luckiest thing. That's probably the luckiest thing that could have happened because we had no other plays. Oh man, you drolled me. Ah, I guess that ends my turn. Jeez. Oh man, if you didn't droll me, man, you don't even know, bro. You don't even know what's gonna happen to you. If you didn't droll me, I had so many plays, man. But because you drolled, man, I'm totally screwed. I am SOL. There's nothing I can do. I've been drolled. I've been totally drolled. In my turn. I've been totally drolled. There's nothing I can do. Oh, what will I do? Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's see, what will I do? What will I do? What will I actually freaking do? Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Nani go. I'll do it anyway. Yep. We're gonna send you to the grave, bro. Sorry. Sorry. But can you win the game right now, bro? Can you win the whole game right now with 4 cards? Yeah, you definitely can. What? What's happening? What's going on in the world? What's going on in the world? What? Why? I have advantage and you dusted me. Ah, dang. What the? This game sucks. Uh, Nani kore? Archfiend Emperor. Or, I mean, look, there's nothing to be done. Even if I banished a card, there's no good card to banish because I would have had to have had, what's her name on it? The other Archfiend lady. Yeah, the lady. If I had the lady, that'd be a different story. But I don't have the lady. So I'm going to normal summon Archfiend Eris in attack position. And we're going to play this tomato control style. Sangan in attack mode. Sangan swing. Sangan swing. Sangan connects. Oh, main phase 2. You have not yet seen the awesome might of my Clara and Rushka. Come forth. Wait. Cancel. It won't activate if I do that. Ah, I almost lost the whole game. Now I will set a cross out. I'll set a face down. And I'll end my turn. What will you do? What will you do? What's this shit? It was Blue Eyes? It was Blue Eyes. He just drew a bricky hand in Blue Eyes. Whilst I drew a bricky hand as well. Bricks. I just need one final piece of the puzzle. But you didn't have to cross me out. Please play your deck efficiently so I don't have to wait. I'm just going to hold off. What could he possibly play that I could negate? I'm holding off. Spirit with the eyes of blue. My mausoleum of white. No! It's 1,100 attack points! Oh, never mind. No! That's 3,000 attack points! Oh, I could do like the Dragon Ball. You ever watch the Dragon Ball Z dub when you were a kid, and they always be like, I can cross out nothing. But can you win the game this turn? I don't think you can. What does this do? Ah! Nani korega? Why? Unaffected by trap cards. I'll attack my monsters once each time. That's annoying. Another Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's also annoying. Okay. Defense position, Blue Eyes. Do I lose? Jetto. Jetto. Do I lose the whole game? Do I lose? I don't think, unless he can field 2 more monsters. Two more. I don't think I lose. This attacks monsters once each time. No, my Archfiends. Hasto. Right, Royal Archfiend. Yeah. My goal is to Emperor targeting True Light. Can he get another monster? This is activatable. I forgot what it was though. All right. Let's see what we can do. Ore no turn. Duel. For my first play, I'll set the scale with Archfiend Emperor. What does this do? Okay. Your tyrant's tirade may affect monsters on the field, but not in the pendulum zone. Destroy the true light. What the fuck? Oh, nani kore ga? His blue eyes jet dragon. Good play, opponent. But this isn't over yet. In the hand or on the field cannot activate. Then I'll play my next card. Archfiend Strategy. I'll activate the effect, banishing my Archfiend Heiress. To grab Archfiend's Usurpation. Next, I'll play the Throne of the Archfiends. And I'll special summon Gishki Shokan, Archfiend Emperor. And while he cannot yet activate his effect, that doesn't even matter. Because he's a vanilla right now anyway. So none of that matter. Now, up next. Does this get any kind of boost? Battle. Right now it has no effects. But I think we're going to be all right in the turn. I was thinking we could do something tricky with it, but at the same time, right, it has its effects now. It's unaffected by anything monsters do. So he has to basically battle it. I also could have done Ghastly Glitch to Diabolica. I don't have anything else to get. Glitch to Eris to get a follow-up would have been probably a good play. But he's locked to one card. True Light's ceiling is basically what it is. He gets summon Blue Eyes White Dragons. That's all he can do. So I'm not worried about that. Because he can't activate any of his monster effects on the hand or field either. So we're both tapped out there. Even if he makes another monster, it won't be able to use its effects. He'd have to make something that's just stronger. Okay. Yeah. 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 Your white mausoleum is no use against my rainbow coalition of Archfiends. Okay. No effects. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. Oh shit, it's 4,000. Damn it. Fuck. Uh, okay. We can still win. Archfiends special technique. Musical chairs. Come forth. Wrong card. Woo! Oh, that would have taken forever. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Whew. Oh, this deck is so annoying. All right. What have you got, opponent? Show me what your blue eyes white dragons can do. That card's trash. Card's trash. Garbage. Garbage trash. Garbage card. Terrible card. Archfiend's special technique. Musical to chairs it. Come forth and summon. Archfiend Emperor. You would dare? You would dare before the Emperor of Archfiends? GG! Ah, yes. The awesome might of my Archfiend monsters. All right. I got a whole bunch of quests too. All right, I think, am I in a position to reevaluate this strategy right now? Getting kind of greedy looking at that. Let's score one. Let's try one more duel. One more duel. Nick Fury. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I feel like my neck cracked there, and the whole world heard my neck crack. Ugh. Been a while since I've been free, so you know, shaking out the kinks. All right, this is a hand. A hand. Okay, that's fine. Albaz stuff. Medius stuff. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead, since you spent resources, and just ash this now. Medius on board by itself shouldn't be too much of a problem unless she's playing like some straight up Archmage stuff, and I've totally missed the archetype. Elf notes, meh. It's okay. We'll see what it looks like when he rebuilds from here. He might be like, that's the stupidest thing to ash ever. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Then again, have you ever seen what I can do? Wait till you see my deck. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Wait till you see my deck. Wait till you see my deck. Come on. Show me what you got on me. Oh no, we lost. We lost. We lost. This hand is garbage. We lost. It's all because of this Matador ritual. It's all because of that card. We lost everything. There's no going back. We lose. What will I draw though? If I could draw some board breaky stuff, we could probably still pull this off. He's gotten rid of some hand traps, a hand trap, the ghost spell thingy. That's important. That's relevant to us for real. So him not having that's good. Oh, I should throw Foolish Burial in here just so I can have a Foolish Burial, you know? All the hands I drew a Ritual the Matador where I didn't have instead of a Foolish Burial. If this was a Foolish Burial, I'd be a lot happier. I'd be in much better shape. Much better shape. Much better shape. Come forth and play your turn, opponent. Fortuna. Another continuous trap. Oh, this is where he plays the card that has the negate when he swaps. Got you. Rhapsodia. Rhapsodia of Madness. Rhapsodia. And the Power Patron returns. He's got a lot of attributes here, too. Trash Phoenix! It's the Trash Phoenix. I was always in defense mode. Oh, because it's... Oh, if it's in the center, its attack is 3,000. But it's not, because Baron's there. And Baron's there because, I guess... This is a bridge. It doesn't seem to have any interactive abilities. Oh, gosh. I never noticed the club there. That's pretty cool. And that just goes away. For Fallen of Albaza. With what looks like... Is that a spring in right there? And an Ice Jade. Sword. Okay. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, he cooked too close to the sun. Yeah, I think that Baron there, that Baron placement there probably messed him up. He cooked too close to the sun. I cooked too close to the sun. I cooked too close to the sun. The sun's already cooking. Why am I cooking where the sun's at? Mr. Potato Head, but oddly malicious looking. I'll go first. Ugh, that sounds so creepy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and I drew the playtime too. I drew every card I shouldn't have drawn in sequence. Because I could potentially have gotten the playtime from the deck to summon what's the face. But I drew everything I shouldn't have drawn. Now let's see. What can I even do? Okay, I can't get this in the graveyard either. Ghastly glitch, that would suck. Alright, here we go, boys. Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Let's stay calm. We got this. We got this. It's not unplayable. It's not unplayable. We can do this. That's okay. You can add a Fiendsmith card. Yeah, you can do that. It's fine. You can do that. That's totally fine. Lacrima. The Fiendsmith line is a smokescreen. It's not real. Oh, that's some horse shit. Well, I have to do it anyway. At least I'll draw. What's he doing? What? Okay. Just normal summoning, that's fine, I guess. He didn't go into the Fiendsmith line. I could probably keep him off of doing anything too damaging by just not activating for a while. Okay, nice summoning that from the hand, so we gotta do something. Maxi. I don't need to do anything just yet. I haven't really identified what the strategy is. So I don't have to do anything just yet. Okay. Summon, I draw. Damn it. Why? Why? Huh? You want to fight it? Do you want to fight it? I'm okay if that going to the graveyard gets in search yet. So we'll do that. Send Archfiends. So it says basically I don't care about that. Oh, what? Oh no. No, dang it, no. I messed that up. Oh, I thought I was responding to that thing. Oh, I just lost the whole game. I just lost the whole game. Yeah, I know. You win, opponent. You win. I messed up. I totally messed up. Go Ripa, Terra, Tisan Naito. Oh, you played it. I'm playing the extra monster zone too because I know how this deck works. It does this thing. Ah, it's okay. We'll destroy him anyway. Come forth. Yeah, didn't need to search anyway. Deck's totally redundant. I have everything I need at all times. Too good at this game. Activate. What? What the heck? What's he even do? No, we're not gonna let you just bridge into rescue ace just suddenly. What the heck? What is this? Is this the Paw Patrol? Is this supposed to be like police and firefighters? What the heck was that? And that made him scoop. Not me forgetting. Like not forget. I didn't forget. Not me canceling my own Archfiend Eris effect because I thought I saw the wrong thing. It was that the Paw Patrol didn't work. That the Rescue Heroes deck didn't work. Come on, man. He still had annoying cards on the board. I was trying to think, why did he go straight to combat? Why didn't he just make annoying cards? I'm drawing a lot of bricks in this deck. Let's edit this deck. All right, so Matador is kind of a brick. I only really need the throne to do it anyway. Matador itself is a bit annoying. It only works for the one ritual. And there are times where I could have just used throne instead. I have it because I have pre-preparation of rights. But honestly, if I'm not drawing this card, it really doesn't matter. Like, you also could be using pre-prep to get yourself into like Emperor Throne. You know, it just depends if you search Throne or not. The problem is pre-prep only will get you Emperor, so you end up negating this effect. And when it comes to Matador, you may just not need it. So I'm just going to take these out. And we're just going to run a lean 40 right here. I could see myself going back up to 3 Dukes, but one card I do want to add is Foolish Burial. And this doesn't work the way I thought it did with the Archfiend Eris, but that's okay. I only really have it in case I ever want to do a main phase 2 IP if everything's kind of gone to crap. So this is what the deck is right now. We're going to try again. I might actually get rid of playtime, even though it totally saved me that last game. The point of playtime is that it adds some redundancy to get a deck search and summon out of usurpation in case I don't draw the redundancy. But when you have the redundancy of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, starting searchers to get into your deck. Now with 9 with this, I don't think we really need it as much. Invader of Darkness has been great. Diabolic has been kind of disappointing. Like, it's cool, like the effect of being sent to the graveyard and then targeting a fiend and adding it to your hand. It lets you loop like your heiresses and get more of those searches in, which is good. But ultimately, it's been feeling kind of lacking, and I don't know why I wouldn't just want to have another heiress, or just to go down to a straight 40. Drawing Archfiend Eccentric's been kind of good just because the deck can normal summon a lot. Sometimes I draw hands and I think to myself, I'd rather just like have polymerization and not have some of this other stuff. Like, even the hand traps feel kind of clunky sometimes. This is a kind of a hard deck to mess with because, like, Fulos I think is the worst card in the deck. But at the same time, having some response to combo because I have all these board breakers is really nice, right? So you only need like one card really to start to go off. So I don't know. Maybe I'll remove the playtime for now. It hasn't really done very much. There aren't any level 7 Archfiends I want to summon with the exception of Royal himself. And this effect as a 1-for-1 only really seems to matter if I do have the Duke there to summon all three, and even then, only one of them can. Well, two of them can activate, I guess. I think it's probably best to just remove it. It's a fun card, but it's not necessarily the best card. This lineup looks a lot more solid, um, but even then, there's still some improvements I could make here. I kind of want to see what it's like to play that Ritual Raven. Like this guy, Miracle Raven. Because this card's pretty cool. As long as I have a monster, I can play this in the Pendulum Zone, and it Ritual summons itself. And then, when it's on the field, then I could use it as a material by itself for Ritual summons. And if it's tributed, you can add another Ritual monster for your deck. So it kind of lets you, let's say if I tribute summon this for the Emperor, that I can get like Matador or Matriarch. So maybe this will be a fun one to play as well. The fact that it Ritual summons itself is kind of cool. So I think I will put it in there. It plus a monster is a 2-card combo. And even if I have a dead hand trap, it could actually help out. The problem is then you need to have a Ritual spell. So I don't know. Maybe there's another version of this that's a bit more explosive on the Ritual side. Maybe you have to go up in card count, right? Because it does feel good when you draw a handful of Fiends in this deck, because those are just more things to do. Even if, let's say, I draw a Duke Archfiend and a Highness and a Royal, well, there's a search here, there's a search here, and if this search fails here, then this search follows up. Like, it's really not that bad to have all three. I've never really felt bad running multiples of Highness. Highness hasn't really felt like a brick to me, at least. I think that you just need to be able to use these cards in some kind of way first, which is why Royal is so important to the deck. Yeah, I think that what I want to try this card out. I would say this card works probably much better when you have a ton of these guys, because then you have like the extra Highness becomes material for Ritual summon, and then the Duke left over is the next summon, and that you can kind of do like your usurpation play, which is really cool. Oh, I see. Get that in the face of extra. That's why I was only working sometimes. It doesn't work when he's already on the throne. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think what I would do. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Spending money. Okay. Put that in there, and let's go up one copy of Highness, because I actually really like this card. And I don't feel bad about seeing it when I do. I think that Diabolica is good, but I feel like it's winning more, because if I'm playing it, I probably don't have to actually use it. And I honestly would rather, if I'm playing a monster, that I can play out of the deck, I would rather just play Chaos Hunter. Because Chaos Hunter can at least turn off some archetypes, and it is an extra hand trap that's also a Fiend. And being level 7, it works for my rituals. So if I have it, it's not necessarily bad to have. Aside from that, I'm ready to rock with this. This looks like a much seriouser deck. I wonder if there's any like bookmark URs I could throw here that I'm just not playing because I'm not paying any attention. Hand traps. Dante. Monster Reborn. Yeah, I'm pretty cool with this. I mean, I could also throw in an Imperm. That card did show up to cause me some problems. Me having cross out would allow me to at least avoid the Imperm, which is one of the few ways to affect my guys. So cross out, being able to like blank, fall on the Virtuous, Imperm, two things that are commonly going to be targeting Archfiend Emperor. That makes a lot more sense to me to have at least one. And being at 43 with all this searching sounds pretty good to me. Also will protect me from some of the bricking. At least makes me less likely to draw 2 bricks at once. So awesome. We're going to try this out. We're saving it. And then we're going to go back in. We're going back in. Duel. After this, I'm going to go start my barbecue so that it's ready by lunch tomorrow. Barbecue. First off. Order no turn. Your snack machine is useless against my Archfiends. No, my Archfiends are useless. My Archfiends are trash. No, they're useless. No. Why are they useless? Oh, wait. Well. It's unplayable scoop. Monsters from either field. I can't even super volley to save myself. Seto. Turn in the ga. This zoomer has never seen the mighty tea set. Just wait. What? Evenly matched. He used evenly to get past the T set? What kind of brick does this dude have? We're kicking it old school, boys. Old school. You know what that means. Sangan swing. You just took Ukazi damage. 10 more of those. 9 more of those, and you'll have lost the duel. Did I just get an alert? I think I did. Another evenly matched. This duelist is quite powerful. All right. What's he going to do now? 2 face down cards. Draw. I have no plays. I set 1 card in defense mode and 1 card face down. Your move, opponent. Ketu Dracoteru. Nani kore? Debt to your hand. I have to control a monster from the fusion summon. Okay. Oh, I do have a monster. Okay. Femina. We'll get rid of you. We're not getting no searching going on. If you're slow, I'm slow. I mean, if I'm slow, you're gonna be slow. Oh, he has an Ash. That'll ruin my whole life. I kind of want to discard this card, honestly, but yeah, I'll discard the other copy. I'll discard the other copy. I'll be responsible. Okay. All right. Dang. I got so bricked up inside. I was so bricked up inside. I drew hand traps. I am really not liking the hand traps in this deck. Mm. I actually would rather just not play them. I mean, I have enough board breakers and stuff. At max C is all I really want to see. Granted, I also drew an eccentric, and drawing Eris doesn't help either. That's a cool card. Mm-hmm. Drew all non-engine. He has an Ash, so I don't think I can win this. All the stuff I do requires, well, except for Usurpation. Usurpation could at least be a bit interesting here for me. It would allow me to maybe get into an a ghastly glitch, pop something, send an Eris to get, and then make sure I can get it back. Right, Eris can get a card, but once Eris activates, he has to choose to stop Eris. But because I have the Usurpation back, I'll be able to continue playing annoying cards. So it will be, so Usurpation's fun here, but I don't know about anything else. Yeah, sure. Yep, take the damage. He takes the damage. I'm taking the damage. All right. Yeah, then we get more interactions. Let's see. Can I win? Usurpation is probably my best option. Go. I mean, I lose. But like... Yeah, I lose. I lose. Surrender. Oh, well. I lose, right? Game? I lose. It's okay. You can... I'm willing to lose the game. Yeah, there we go. All right, all right. Let's see. Let's return to menu. Edit deck. Hmm. Actually, let's go to Archfiends. Yeah, that's a good start right there too. If we can get that going and start early. Honestly, this card has been a great board breaker. I don't mind playing it. But what if... Oh, this is a Light Fiend too? That's funny. Oh, this is a hand trap. I forgot. One of the early hand traps of Yu-Gi-Oh! Deathstroke Archfiend. And only really works if a Terror King is destroyed. Then you can discard this card to summon the Terror King back. People actually did play Archfiends back in the day. Not many. Usually like one weird guy at your shop. Contract with Abyss, blah, blah, blah. Summon Skull. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Huh. That's so funny. So this guy is actually like when our Archfiend Royal decides he wants to be like Summon Skull, that's probably referencing this Summon Skull. Because he has a very similar profile, being that he's also not be able to be destroyed. That's cool. I wish this was a good card. But she needs Dark Fiends, and her kids are not Darks. Hmm. Yeah, this would get you to your Highness. But also prevents you from getting to your next set of plays. And honestly, like, just having an Archfiend card isn't really necessarily important. A friend of mine was mentioning Gap earlier. Regenesis is fine. It's a decent summon off of it's a decent summon off of the guy, because if you of Emperor, because you can get to Sage. That's fine. Summon Skull and a Dark Monster. All Summon Skulls gain 500. That's nice. Hmm. Like, aside from obviously playing Primite, is there like a card that cares about normal monsters that's like, yeah, if you have Summon Skull, this is really good? Alright, so look like Fitting Room. I know this will say normal summon, but like we used to have some cards There's a different dimension derby is a fun one. I've thought about playing Dimension Barrier in this deck, to be honest. Right, like... Mm, yeah, actually getting the ritual cards out isn't really a problem, though. Like, because I wouldn't mind doing this, like, Matador, send from the deck, sure, like, that's fine. But what's interesting about Summon Skull is that you can just get a Summon Skull, and it's a normal monster, and it's an Archfiend card. It's just a searchable Archfiend card that isn't one of these guys. But only its normal status really seems to be a difference maker to me. Like, if I'm... Pre-Preparation of Rice is just an amazing card in general. It's a very, very efficient card. If you draw this card, you have a ritual summon. You just need to get the ritual components. Now, if you get this Ritual Raven card, Miracle Raven, that's a very interesting card as well. It's Fiend, it's a Ritual, it's a Pendulum, and it also can give you a Ritual monster in the extra monster zone. Because it will be the extra monster zone. The question is this what you need? Nope. Because it's not an Archfiend Ritual monster extra monster zone, so it wouldn't work there. But there's something to be said about the card itself, like you can retrieve monsters from your hand or field ritual level with 0. Ritual summon. You add another ritual monster for your deck to your hand. So, effectively, this is a -1 to summon itself. But if it in turn is used for a ritual, then it could be... It'll make up for the minus of that ritual. So you're still -1 on the ritual, but you're getting... Like, if there are cards that work well when they are tributed, or for the sake of being tributed, like Archfiend Eccentric, I think can be removed from the list. It's been a fun card to play, but it hasn't necessarily been helpful. There's also no reason to play it. Anytime I've drawn it, I honestly would have probably rather drawn Highness, like in that last duel, or Duke. Duke at 3 is fine. Duke at 3 is combo by itself, and what makes Duke fun? Oh, oopsie. Well, this one does this care if it's like no, it needs the guy in the extra monster zone. That's what it needs. It's like Duke has actually been fine because Duke's whole thing is that he's additional foolish burials, right? These guys are starting. He starts the party and he starts the party. This can't start the party, but the combo goes either this way or this way inversely to get to a Highness with the cards on the board and an extra normal summon to get that first big search, which usually can get you to Matador for extension if you wanted to. But if you're playing pre-prep, then I think that Matador is a much more natural play, but you have to play Matador Ritual to play pre-prep because they have to mention each other. The ritual card and the I'm too quiet. The ritual card and the monster have to mention each other, so you have to play pre-prep as well. But at the same time, there's also playing Fright Fur. Playing Fright Fur lets you use polymerization to get Duke of Demise on the board. And Duke of Demise is really cool because he doesn't care what happens as long as you get fiends and zombies involved. His only problem is he gives you another normal summon, but and gives you some recyclability, but unfortunately, you don't necessarily like need them. Now, one thing that's cool about them is like you can banish it from the grave. Like if you fuse this with like if you say I'm gonna use an in-hand Eris and an extra or bricky in like Invader of Darkness, get rid of them with polymerization and make this guy, and that's a really cool idea because then your Eris activates, gets you a thing. You can then get the normal summon to get Duke Archfiend on board. Not Duke Archfiend. Highness Archfiend. Highness gets rid of the Eris from the graveyard. You get your 2 searches. You probably go into Matador Ritual, sacrificing Duke of Demise because he's level 6. Get 2 more searches. Duke of Demise gets rid of itself to get back, one of the other cards that were used in this situation. And then you've got a really good play off of that polymerization. But if you're playing polymerization, then to me, you got to be playing like Fright Fur. And also, all this stuff has to happen before you commit to the summon, right? So then the question becomes, is it better then to go polymerization or to just get rid of the extra Highnesses? Because if you use Highness's ability, you can't go into Fiendsmith. But if you don't, then you can go into Fiendsmith. But if you've normal summoned this card out, I mean, this is the only light fiend in the deck. Now you could say, well, just play Fiendsmith and Lurie and all that stuff, and then just go Fiendsmith to start if you want to, right? Because you're only locked after the fact. So you could have Fiendsmith in here as well. But then you have to make sure that you have no Fiendsmith stuff in the extra monster zone at all. So at that point, you're playing Fiendsmith just to get the negate out, and then you're going to play this guy, but his first effect is wipe your board. So you can't really do that as a response, but if you do this stuff and then play him, then you can't play Fiendsmith. So what do we got? There is something to be said for like adding Summon Skull in the case that like if you want to, you can play the Summon Skull fusions, because let's say we do get to this play and we get our search. Well, if you gotten your extra search, you get a Summon Skull, you could just play polymerization and play the Summon Skull fusion monster. That's a case to play it. I think that pre-prep it's got really good upside, but I think that right now the deck has too few monsters in it that are really playable. Because you've got these rituals, you've got this core, but if anything disrupts this core, this doesn't work. So I'm of a opinion right now that maybe we think about what more we can do with the Archfiend cards that exist, because the sooner we play an Archfiend card, probably Usurpation, the sooner we play an Archfiend card, the sooner the deck is online, right? So the best cards of the deck are like Archfiend like spells. The problem with Archfiend spells is that we only have a very few of them. So we've got this one here, which we're definitely playing because it starts everything. This is an Archfiend spell. Oh, that's cool. Red Dragon Archfiend stuff. But those aren't called Archfiend anything. Right. This is not an Archfiend card, but it does work for the Ritual of the Matador. The special summon at the end's okay. It only affects this card, though. Wait. This isn't bad. So it mills the card, though. Like, this is a thought experiment, because I know this card is terrible. But as a thought experiment, right? Like, let's say I really want to draw Fallen the Virtuous. right? That's probably the only card I would want to call with this because it's non-engine. Say, oh, you didn't get Fallen the Virtuous. Okay, well, what happens then? Oh, you milled Archfiend strategy. It's like, okay, so now I've got banished material that turns on Highness Archfiend. In fact, if long as I mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, maybe 20. So I lost count. Between 23 26 cards. If one of those cards gets milled, then that does enable me to play some of my cards because I do need an Archfiend card in the graveyard to play this card. This card is basically fine in the graveyard because if you have the throne, you can ritual summon Archie monsters from your graveyard. And so sending Mad Archery to the graveyard is a fine play in and of itself. These cards want to be the extra deck, but this card wants to be in the grave. So really that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is definitely the best Archfiend card ever. Oh. This card isn't bad. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's actually interesting because it's better than Axe of Despair against a full board. Like just a static effect that says, yeah, I'm just going to lower all your guys and we're going to run them over. You know, it's another one of those must negate things, but it's a must negate thing coming out of an Archfiend search. Right? Because if the opponent's waiting to deal with something bigger, this really isn't a problem. I might try it out for a set to see what it's like. See if because I mean, like, yes, a lot of these cards are bad, but in my opinion, you have to try out bad cards. I wish this was an Archfiend card. Because it's totally unsearchable in its current form. But yeah, I wouldn't just play Falling Down. I mean, like, because you could just play Stat Steel instead. You just play Change of Heart instead. Same level. So if I start with this one and I say, yeah, I'm gonna summon a Archfiend mod. Let's say I play this. I play Duke and he gets Veilered. If I have Palabyrinth, I can banish. No. This is ass. Target Archfiend monster you control. Banish another fiend monster you control. Special one from your hand to her graveyard on Archfiend with the same level as the targeted monster. What the fuck? Who would design this? You need 2 monsters on board. You need an Archfiend and you need an Archfiend and you need another card on the board. This actually isn't that bad. This actually isn't that bad. Pandemonium isn't that bad. It's just not an Archfiend card. Because if you played Pandemonium, you could play cards like like the old Archfiends that like destroy themselves to start searching. And these cards don't have any of those effects of like destroying themselves. Strategy is just such a more interesting card. Hmm. I wonder if so. I have this theory that in their game that Duke is actually the DM because they're playing the kids, right? They're playing around. Both of these kids want the quote unquote throne, right? This one in particular really has aspirations to be the Archfiend Emperor. She wants to be like her mom, the Archfiend Empress. And this guy doesn't have a representation as a ritual card, but he is the one holding the dragon here. And one of the Archfiend cards we don't have represented is Berserk Dragon. Because Berserk Dragon is summoned by Deal with Dark Ruler. Even though it's not an Archfiend card, it's summoned by an Archfiend spell. So I wonder if Duke, if his form will resemble either Hot S and Deal with Dark Ruler or Berserk Dragon, which would be a lot more fun. Which would be a lot of fun. Because that would just be really cool. Alright, I think that this is probably like the form I'm going to play with for now. Like, it's a fine list. It's just that as far as ratios go, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have plenty of playables to play. It shouldn't be bricking up this much. We'll try it again. I could just be running into just a really bad luck streak, you know? It could just be a bad luck streak. Yeah, it's been about 2 hours. This might be my last game. I got a couple responsibilities I got to take care of before bed tonight. Yes. Do what you want. I'm not really worried about elemental heroes because okay. Shuffles it back. Stratos. This is it's not a good search. Doesn't matter. The card I'd be worried about the most probably would be like I don't even know. Like maybe get because the favorite hero stuff sets the card anyway, right? So maybe you get with this one. Maybe stop this one. Yep. Chain blocks to put the vision hero from the deck. And then you're gonna get your search there to get your Dark Claw. Which I'm not really worried about the Dark Claw anyway. Oh, Blazeman. Let's assume we don't have Poly. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got to Poly. Cross Crusader. Hmm. So someone wants to play the hero. Where do you get a load of this? Oh, I gotta make so many shorts of this. I gotta make so many shorts. Da da. Hmm. Okay. We're still heroing it up. We're still doing stuff. Oh, that one crucial Ash Blossom. I guess I should have stopped the Cross Crusader. I mean, do you even really Ash this deck, or do you literally just troll it? Because there's just so much going on. She's gone through so many monsters. Like if you had your Fuuloses, Ernest, you would be able to. But I have a deck that. I have a deck that needs to draw things to do. We'll see how it works. I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried in the slightest. Nope, not at all. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, partner? Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, we're gonna use polymerization again then. Damn it. Fine. And then he'll summon. Oh, that card. Okay. Phoenix in for Sodu. I'm gonna get the whole thing. I'm gonna get DPE, and I'm gonna get Dark Law. And he has, oh, what the 60 cards? Of course it's 60 cards. Of course it's 60 cards. How else do you play hero? It's gotta be 60 cards. It's gotta be. You know what? I'm gonna play 60 card Archfiends. That's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna play 60 card Archfiends. We're gonna play Dark Bishop Archfiends and Deathrook Archfiends. Playing all that. Play Archfiend Empress, Infernal Queen. They'll be like, what the heck is this deck? What is this deck? What if I did that? I think that's what I'll do. I'll just play every single Archfiend I can in a pile with these Archfiends and just be like, yep, it's the Archfiend deck. Have fun. Okay, you're playing cards. What's this guy? I keep seeing this card. What's it even do? Oh, it just gives them a negate. People only recently started playing this card. Because it takes 2 Master Hero monsters, and it's been hard to get 2 Master Heroes that didn't have main deck ones. So now you can play Contrast. Try to face a card in the field negates effects. Oh, interesting. Hmm. You'll pop it. I might be kind of screwed, but we're going to try this out anyway. So we'll play this first. All right. Fair enough. All right, we surrender. Hmm. All right. I wonder. What if we just did something crazy? I have Archie's other there too. It doesn't matter. That's so stupid. I don't know why I did that. That's so dumb. All right. Here's what I say. Right, we do something really crazy. What we're gonna do this time? We're gonna go back to playing Matador. Right, and we're gonna play Matador. We have Matador. We're gonna go back to playing Matador Ritual. Pre-preparation of rites. I gotta put the hyphen there. Hyphen. Pre-prep. Right, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in Frankfurt. 1, 2, 3, that 1, 2, 3, that, right? Because we're gonna be searching fiends to the hand. We're gonna fuse some fiends together, right? And we're gonna get rid of this card. It's terrible. We're gonna play Aerial Eater. I gotta spell it right. Aerial with an A in the sky. When you Aerial Eater, you lose your mind. 2 fiends, same attribute. We're never gonna have that, but we're gonna do it anyway. And then after that, we're gonna throw in. I don't know about Fiendsmith. Maybe we do play Fiendsmith, just maybe. But I'm still thinking about it. Because what I think we need is like, when we start going, we can get really explosive. But I think we actually do have to play this, resolve this card. I think this card actually probably has to be resolved or something like it. So like, if you want to get into play, if you want to play like triple tactics thrust, like thrust to get into pre-prep is like, sounds pretty good to me. If we're going second, right? Like thrust to pre-prep sounds great. Because then once you get thrust to pre-prep, you basically, this becomes a +2. And there aren't that many cards that beat us, but like tactics is fine for the draw too, but also for the hand rip, I think that just being able to make sure the opponent, that we know what the opponent has access to and that we can deal with it, I think that's really important. Fight for patchwork at 3, it's fine. Edge of polymerization. We're gonna have to have polymerization in here, at least one of. Right, and you can always play Chimera. Which, to be fair, right, 3 monsters with different names fusion is not hard to do. I have a freaking Doom virus in here. Ew. Alright, so. Any other Fiend fusions I could be playing? For one that doesn't need a Dark Fusion. This one's just begging to be remade. As is this one. This card is actually better than I thought it was. Oh my gosh. He's a light fiend too. Dang. That card's cool, man. Alright, so we got those cards. And then I think that beyond that, you need to be able to well, this card simply doesn't matter as long as I'm not playing it. Okay. If we had some cards, like if there were any other cards that were like, hey, this card is what even the heck is that, man? What the heck even is that? I feel so bad for Terra King Archfiend. This is what they did to my boy. Hmm. Well, is this card bad? So it's got no clause making me summon it any differently. It's a 3,000, so it's the biggest fiend we can summon. It banishes Archfiend cards which are recurable throughout the deck by the Empress. This card can be banished to add Archfiend card to search as well. We simply haven't done it yet. We're also talking about a rare. Now, normal summoning without tributing is pretty interesting as it's a level 8 normal summon. And the fact that we can banish Archfiend card to target any card and destroy it, including itself, could mean something as simple as, hey, I'm going to play Archfiend Emperor. It's going to banish Archfiend's Fervor, targeting itself to pop. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to get into Royal, get the next normal, into Duke, do the whole line. Assuming that, we're clear. That's a pretty negative play, but it does start playing. And one thing that's cool about it is that because it can target any Archfiend card, it could target the Throne, it could target Usurpation, it could target Glitch, any of this stuff, most particularly Archfiend's Fervor. I think it's the most important one that it can target. And it can do something there, right? Like, we don't have many great normal summons here, but this is a once per turn that isn't even by name. So I could play the first Lord of Horror, banish, like, I don't know, Fervor, let's just say, search something, do my play, and then using Archfiend Emperor, Emperor's effect, get Lord of Horror back, and then do it again. Its only problem is that it's a Dark Fiend. But you know what? If you want to put the parents in the deck, we'll put that and Empress in, because Empress is okay. I mean, she's not great, but you could, if a Dark Fiend be destroyed on field, then you could banish a one from the grave. Cool. If this card is destroyed, to level 6 or higher Dark Fiend in your grave and summon it. So if this one goes, then the king comes back. So it's kind of the opposite of the kids, how they play musical chairs. The parents, if one dies, the other one comes back, basically. Particularly if this one dies, then the king comes back and the emperor comes back. But she also protects, right? If exactly one Dark Fiend would die. This is actually a pretty bad card because my cards aren't really Dark Fiends except for Invader of Darkness can be kind of protected with this, which is kind of cool. But I think my favorite Archfiend is like the Infernal Queen Archfiend, even though she has a bad effect. I just love the art on this one. This card is really cool. Isn't there another one though, like an even bigger one? Until the end of this turn, yeah. What I find funny is that like you can have the king summon like the bishops and the infernal queens, and it just do it. It just doesn't matter. I'll just have it summon queen. Why now? He's 4,500 attack points and he can't be dealt with. Okay, cool. That's great. You have to deal with this 4,500 attack point unaffected by all monsters thing. But I think that what I would want to do more so even than that is like, there had to be another Queen Archfiend. I'm so silly. My fingers are too fat. Too fat are the fingers. But wasn't there one? Yeah, this one. Imprisoned Queen. I used to love this card. Even though it's like not a great card, it's still like target level 4 lower fiend monster on the field. That's level 4 lower, and Pandemonium has been in the field. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty ass. That's such ass. I really wish there were other like good Archfiend cards. Mm, mm, mm. Has to be level 6, so it has to be Summon Skull. Because the only level 6 Archfiend monsters are. I think it's probably just Summon Skull. Yep. Skull or Skull variants. You get Berserk here with the old Talwar, but mostly Summon Skull and Skull variants. I forgot there was this one. The Beast of Gilfer. I think I think this card unfortunately misses timing in a lot of scenarios now. Which would be a lot of fun though. Alright. Alright. I think it's been about 3 hours now. I think that I'm probably good on the stream now. I'm gonna do some tests with this one, and then I think I'll do another stream where I'll play the revamped version of it. But I think the next time I'm online gaming, I'll probably be in on either some Street Fighter or Virtua Fighter or Path of Exile. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you tuned in, I'm going to try to do this more often, and look for shorts and VODs and stuff in the future. If you missed the whole stream, you can always see little bits and pieces of it, because that's kind of how the internet works. Oh, let me go ahead and change out the other side. Yeah. So yeah, thanks so much for coming. And next time, yeah, I might play this deck, or depending on how I'm feeling that day, I might do something a bit more heroic. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you on the next one.